we're gonna do another blast from the goddamn past. Vincent bought me a water car. And we're breaking down deals, baby. Looking for the next hot deal.
We just flew in from Fort Lauderdale. The family purchased an amphibian, reptile, car, boat, airplane.
Key word, the family purchase.
Family purchased it.
That's Vincent's way of saying he used my money.
Because he likes crazy stuff, you know? He likes weird things, and, you know, we gotta give him what he wants to keep him happy.
He was complaining pretty hard about having to drive over the Bel Air Causeway on the weekends when it's so packed.
Yeah.
He said it takes him like an hour to get over that causeway.
More of that. He can even drive straight into the beach from the back of his house and then drive around.
So introduce the people you got with you today, Vince.
This is my better half, Priscilla, and this is her uncle, Andy.
Thank you.
He also, you know, does the cars too in Miami. He's Mr. Miami.
The company is called Watercar. They're out in Fontaine Valley, California. About 100 of them around the world. There's like maybe 4 or 5 in Florida. And a few up north, and then a couple in Dubai. Depending on the condition and the year, they can go from 100,000 to 180, 170.
250 grand, brand new, and you gotta wait like a year to get one. I bought this one, it was only a couple of years old, and it was never used, and it was just like new. And he sold it to me for like, I think $1.25 or $1.35, 40, something like that.
But he's the only one that knows how to fix them, and the only one that knows how to work them, so we kind of gotta be nice to him.
Have you met Ben yet?
No.
Just over the phone?
I'm already scared. It's actually made to look like a Jeep, but it's a custom-made hull. It starts as a boat, basically, and it's disguised as a Jeep. So CJ parts are made to look like a CJ7.
I'm working all day, he goes to school, he plays football, he plays golf, and all you guys do is fool around. And then you can't even park the car so I can get in
Vincent
the garage.
brought a present for you.
I don't want no presents. I want money. That's what I want out of that kid.
I hope he doesn't piss this guy off. I've been the mediator between them both. I didn't even want him to talk to him because it would have just chancing it too much.
You know, I'm glad you guys got all this time to fool around. Well, I'm trying to sell hotels. I had it with this shit.
Good.
Everybody's working. What are you guys doing?
We are the
Fooling around.
We put all that stuff you
Taking
just
the
said.
plane, jet setting around. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you for coming here.
You're very welcome.
Why are you here?
I think I was told, see if I could try to teach you how to drive a very unusual vehicle.
You're gonna teach me how to drive an unusual vehicle.
I will try. Do my best.
Okay.
This is a car, very unique. It's a car that also goes into the water. Well, actually, every car
A car that goes in the water.
Yeah, every car does that, but this one also comes out.
The car is here because Vincent had a bright idea that I'm sick and tired of sitting in traffic over the bridge. So he thinks this is the solution of not sitting in traffic, going over the bridge to go next to the bridge.
Saving hours.
This is what he spends his time thinking about.
Thank you.
With no engine?
No, I don't know. What happened to the engine?
I hope we ain't got to pedal this thing. It's not pedal or paddle, is it?
Actually, yeah. Here. This is for you.
Oh my goodness.
Emergency engine.
Yeah.
We got 4 life jackets,
4 life jackets,
4 seats.
4 seats.
And also, in the water, you carry an anchor. Okay?
An anchor.
An anchor. And rope. Yeah. The engine is in the rear, made by Honda.
Honda.
Yep. 275 horsepower. We got coolant. I checked the oil already.
We got gas.
Any car, some gas, yes.
Where do you put gas in?
On the side,
Regular spot.
right
Just like
there.
a car.
You go to the gas station. All right, starts. That's always a good sign. gonna lower the vehicle so Mr. Mallah can get on the car.
We're gonna take this boat, we're gonna drive it to New York City. You got your phone?
Yes.
Make notes, okay?
I know how to do it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Goddamn thing. Here's the marine transmission. Here's this and that. Yeah, I know everything. I know everything. You don't know shit.
He's in this weird mood because, you know, he's used to be in a position of power, and now he's like vulnerable because he doesn't know how to drive it. He's acting all funny, so make sure you get it on camera.
Do you feel vulnerable right now?
Why would I feel vulnerable? Okay, if it, you know,
I
it
mean,
takes
you can
time to
express
learn.
your real emotions right
I used
now.
to drive speedboats that went 80 miles an hour. What are you talking about? You know, but now you're driving a car and a boat. I can drive a car, I can drive a boat, but I can't do them both at the same time. No, I never did that before.
Is it a little
and neither of you.
Is it intimidating at all?
Yes, it's well, learning.
How to do it? You can just do it seamlessly like this.
Seamlessly. Oh, Mr. Seamless. Shit, he busted a couple of seams in his pants. Now I'm in neutral right now,
You're
right?
neutral, yeah.
So
we either-
going first?
We either put first or somebody gives us a little push and that's all we need and we're going in the water. Okay, and can you come to me, Tom? Sideways.
And then you gotta put the wheels up, right?
Yeah, not yet. There you go. Okay, now push the button, keep it hold it until it beeps. Hold it. There you go. And give it a little gas and keep it pushed. All right, there you go, sir. Now your boat. And give it more. You know, if you want to go into a plane, you really push it. Go straight and push it in. Give it more so we get into a plane. Keep this, okay. Let go of the clutch. Let go of the clutch, there you go. Easy. Right now, otherwise we're going to spin. Just keep the pressure like that. Keep it steady all the way up as we climb. Keep it going, more. All right, perfect. Okay.
I used to drive a Jeep in the Army.
Okay.
Let me see you do it.
Come on now. Andy,
Super
tell him
easy.
who the professional
Come on,
is
let's
over
go.
here.
Hurry up before it gets dark.
All right.
You need to do it more.
Thank
I'm
you.
Here. It's all you, buddy.
I understand.
I live in
I'm
South
good.
Florida. It's not for me. Don't shh me.
So
Shushing.
much.
Who the
Get
hell
in
are you
there.
shushing?
Come on, let's go. Tell
You
me
ain't
she
shushed me
drive.
since I was 10 years old.
Vincent better worry about getting my goddamn 5 rooms online so I can sell that hotel.
Speaking
Hey,
of selling
you know
a
what I did?
hotel,
You know what I did? I wrote an option to the guy for the. I gave him 2 options. I said I'll even trade him because they're in South Florida. I said option 1, I'll buy the hotel. Option 2, I'll give you a hotel plus cash.
Yeah.
We'll see if they respond. That looks cool coming in. Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I have to make a list of all the things that have to be accomplished this week. Monday, I have a meeting today, a very important meeting at 3 o'clock. Pick the lawyer up around 2:30. Ba-boom, bada-boom, bada-bing. Aaron leaves for a field trip.
What kind of meeting do you have today?
A very important meeting with a city official. Cannot discuss. But it's going to be huge.
Why is it going to be huge?
Because it's a big deal.
What do you
And
mean
we'll
a
have
big
to
deal?
find out later.
Because you're meeting with a city official, it's a big deal?
I already met with the top city official. Now I'm meeting with the second top city official. I get them on my side. Then I got to hit the whole goddamn city council. And then I'm going to make it happen. Big things are happening in Clearwater, baby. Big things. We're going to take that dead-ass street and turn it around downtown and make Clearwater great. So basically, I had an idea. We got this part of waterfront down in downtown Clearwater. All right, downtown Clearwater is pretty quiet. The Scientologists occupy most of it, and they're really quiet. It's pretty dead, and the city's always trying to liven things up. So my idea was, let's build a Ferris wheel on the waterfront. I see it in all these other cities, and then people will come, they got the big giant Ferris wheel, then they'll bring more restaurants, more drinking, more partying, more everything. It'll be a place for people to come together, take your kids. Any person, any age can ride the Ferris wheel. It would look great on the park, but at the time, it was very difficult to deal with the city. See, they don't have what they call a strong mayor in the city of Clearwater. They have a mayor, but he has all these people that have to stick their nose at everything called the board. All right, so you got all these people, and none of them can ever get along, none of them can ever agree, and you get nothing done. That's why I don't get involved with politics, because you got too many chefs in the kitchen. I'm the only chef in this kitchen, cooking stuff up. Problem is you get too many people together, and you just can't get nothing done. Everybody's got an opinion. So I come in with solutions, but, you know, it's too hard. So I just said, you know what? You got my number, call me. That's the story. Okay, number one, knock out the meeting with the city. Prepare the closing of the Thorn Cellat Hotel. Number three, prepare for the closing of the Mayan and figure out I'm going to do a poor Jimmy Hart. I mean, I know we got all this fancy computer crap and all this stuff, but you know, if I take a pen and a piece of paper and write down all this shit I got to do, keep it on my desk, and I'm staring at it every day, just trying to get things crossed off the list. That's the way I do it. You do what you want, but that's the way I like to get things done. Because if it's on paper, in my face, right there, then I'm worrying about it. All right? I'm doing everything I can to get things knocked off and scratched off the list. That's what I've been doing my whole life. I need the operating memorandums, which is considered OM, from the broker. I got to look at John's Pass deal and see if I want to write the offer up today or tomorrow to buy. That's a major tourist attraction. It needs to be brought back and fixed up. I'm buying it, hopefully.
How much?
I don't know. Depends on how cheap they'll sell. I'm going to offer them about 14. They're looking for 18. This is months before the auction when I actually did buy John's Pass. Okay? I was already working with the sellers to buy it. But they were greedy. Okay? They didn't want to bargain with me. I offered them 14. They ended up wanting 18. And all they had to do was play the game with me. They would have got me to 16. Instead, no. What did they do? They went through the whole auction process, wasted months of everybody's time. They had to pay the auction company. I had to pay the auction company. And they ended up getting the same damn money if they would have sold to me to begin with. But that's the way it goes. But I stayed in there. And I said, fine, you want to take it to the auction? Take it to the auction. I was in the auction. I won the auction. If you want to see me buying John's Pass, click the link below. Rafal will put it in there for you. I got Popeyes for 8.5 for sale.
It's 8.5.
No, 5.85. My mistake. Cap rate.
What does that mean?
That means if you pay them $1 million, you'll get $58,500 a year in income with no landlord responsibilities. But
Is that worth it?
I'm trying to find something in the sevens.
So what's the mortgage
You
on
know, the mortgage. That's the problem. You're only getting rent equivalent to the mortgage, so
you're breaking even.
You know, you'll make a point or so on it, but it's not a big fat in there, not a really great investment.
Not a good return?
It depends. If it was in my backyard, it would be nice. Missouri, we got a building for sale. Looks like a piece of crap, empty. I don't know. There's 3 shopping centers around here. This guy wants to sell me. I know likey, I know likey, I know likey. Caribou Coffee for sale in St. Paul, Minnesota for $1,275,000. They will pay you a 6 cap. You understand what a 6 cap is?
No.
All right, it's real simple. Here, you're going to give them $1,275,000.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
They're going to give you a 6.01% return rent. $76,000 is what the net operating income is. That's what they're going to pay you.
NOI.
NOI. Then the rent goes up to a 7.16% cap rate. You start getting $91,000 a year if they survive.
Right.
And then 5 years after that, 2029, you'll start getting an 8 cap.
Right.
If they survive, and they'll start paying you that rent.
But what's the mortgage?
Well, we have to figure that out now. If you don't have $1,275,000 sitting in your piggy bank, so you go to the bank and you say, hey, I want to buy this Caribou Coffee here for $1,275,000. The bank will say, oh, that's good. We like it. Nice building, good product, very good. Okay. Checked out, company's in good state. They'll probably only give you, because it ain't no Starbucks, they'll probably only give you 75%. So they're going to loan you $956,000. So that means if you pay them $1,275,000, and you know, if you're smart, you try to bargain them down. 1,275. Deduct the bank's money of $956,000 means you got to come up with $319,000.
Right.
So here's your down payment of $319,000. There's your mortgage of $956,000. Your loan.
Right.
The $956,000 will probably cost you about. Well, it will cost me probably about 4.5%. So I got to pay the bank $43K a year in interest. So I'm collecting $76. I got to pay the bank $43. 6 from 3 is 3. 7 from 4 is 3. I'll get $33,000 a year on a $319,000 investment. Now, does that sound good or bad to you? You don't know.
I don't fucking know.
It's actually a really good investment because you have no responsibilities. They're all the way in Minnesota selling coffee. I'm sitting here in my pool and I'm getting over a 10% return on my money.
Okay.
Because $319,000 times 10% is only $31,900.
Okay, so
they're paying me a little more than 10% return, and I got no responsibilities. The only risk I have is Caribou gonna make do? I should have bought it. Interest rates went down. That means I would have had a bigger cash flow. That 10% return would now have been 20% if I would have bought it. And I think Caribou's still booing. We didn't make that deal. It was kind of far away. It was a small deal. You know, I need something with some meat to it, baby. We still got the water car. We're still buying triple net deals. We're doing the same shit we were doing back then. Ooh, that's horrible. I drink this shit because it's the only thing I can only drink my wife provides me. And she provides me stuff like this that has 1 gram of sugar in it, so I don't get my toes and foot chopped off. What else? Hit the like button. Go to benmallah.com. Go to Consult with Ben. Get me on the phone. Adios, amigos.